Well, hi everybody, and welcome to Moodle Support Theater. We are in the class setup template, and we are going to be talking about groups. To build a group for the entire class or to set up groups for use within a class. Let's take our example of an entire class first. And to do that, we go to the administration block in the left-hand column. We choose Edit Settings, and when that option pops up, we scroll almost all the way to the bottom, and there is the Groups option. This is ideal. Let's give it a click. This is ideal if you have, for example, a meta course in a Monday, Wednesday, and a Tuesday, Thursday section, and you want to keep those two separate to make grading and responding to the different sections a bit simpler. So first you have to determine a group mode, what type of group you're going to use. A separate group, these are independent groups that do not see each other. Think prosecution and defense preparing for a case. Visible groups, I can see the other group, but I can't post to it. This allows knowledge to be shared between the two groups, but keeps work controlled within a specific environment. I'm going to choose that, visible groups, and the next, force group modes, and for that I'm going to choose yes. All I need to do now is save my changes, and I'm back on the front page. But to use groups, you must create groups, whether you're going to use them as we're doing now for the entire class or just within a specific area. Let's again go to the administration block. Let's go to the users option. This time, give it a click, and one of our choices is groups. Let's give it a click. Here's our things to do, and the first thing we need to do to use groups is create groups. So here in the lower left hand portion of our section we have create group, and I'm simply going to create a lab, a group titled lab. If there's a group ID number that self-populates, erase it. You don't need one. A group description is entirely up to you. Sometimes, and I'm finding this to be an annoyance, an enrollment key is generated. I think this could be my machine, but if you see an enrollment key, also get rid of it. You don't want it. It's another obstacle for people taking part in the group. Go ahead and save your changes after the group is created, and now you'll see the group name with 0, indicating 0 members. I'm going to come to the right-hand side of this screen and choose Add or Remove Users, and here a list of both instructors and students is going to appear. A very important part of some items, for example in a forum, if you have a question and answer, you do need to be within the group. I think it's a good idea for an instructor to be a member of each group that they create. I'm going to then click on students 1, student 11, and student 10, and coming to the center going to choose add, and now I have created my first group. Here in the lower left hand, back to groups is an option, and it'll indicate how many persons I've placed in the group by the number in parentheses. Also notice, if you don't wish to select specific individuals, you can auto-create the group and determine I want 5 groups of 5 persons because I have a class of 25, and it will go through and randomly select. You may also come up, and if you decide you've made an error, highlight lab group, choose delete selected group. It'll very politely ask you if you're sure, and yes, you are able to restart. Groupings are not a good idea. Groupings are small items working within groups, and we have found it to be problematic for both students and faculty, and it is not recommended. Your Overview tab will give you an option to see who is in which group and who is not in a group. This will become more evident as more people are enrolled in each groups and you have a list to review of everybody involved. Okay, make your changes as you wish, save at the bottom of the page, and let's come back to the front for a quick review. Everything happens in the administration block here on the left-hand side. To set the entire course up, you're going to use the Edit Settings, and to set up just groups for frequent or even infrequent use, select Users and then groups, and follow the simple instructions. You're always welcome to drop into the Moodle office here in Library 315 Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, because, what do I always say? We're here to help. Thank you.